Hey Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that all is well with you. Let's take a look at the important messages to find when to reveal at this time. Keep in mind, this is not going to resonate for all. Do watch and check your other signs for important messages. Thank you, and let's begin. What is going on for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Spirit, we ask for insight and guidance, please. What does Pisces need to know, need to be aware of at this time? Okay, overall energy is the Five of Cups. Somebody here is regretting missing an opportunity with you, Pisces. They're crying over a spilled milk. It may have something to do about the Mercury retrograde. So I feel like they're reminiscing the past. And there's also self-blame here. What is the heart of the matter? What is covering and highlights the immediate energy related to the Five of Cups? So they're regretting that they lashed out, that they have made an impulsive decision to cut ties with you, cut communication with you, and the words that they have said to hurt you as well. They wish that they could take it back. So the Five of Swords, when this happened, it gave them a sense of control. You know, they wanted to prove a point. So it can be seen as a power play, like somebody was triggering you, eliciting a reaction, but it backfired, and now they're regretting it. They thought that by doing so, you guys are going to chase after them or just relentlessly pursue them. And so now that they pushed you away, Pisces, they're regretting all of that now, okay? Whenever the Five of Cups shows up, it's also a catharsis process in which that you guys in the next few weeks or days, you're going to be forced to confront this unresolved issue. Because even though this is no longer your reality, there could just be some buried emotions or bottled emotions that needs to be confronted, reviewed, and brought towards the light. So both parties and everybody involved can find a way to move forward past this conflict, okay? What is the challenge here that Pisces is currently going through? What are the blocks, the obstacles? The Four of Swords. However, whoever you're dealing with, they are not taking action towards addressing the matter with you or finding resolution. It feels like a very stagnant energy. This card can also speak of the need to heal. However, with Five of Cups, this already happened way back in the past for some of you. It can indicate procrastination. So there could be some pride and ego getting in the way here. Pisces, whoever you are dealing with, they don't want to let you know that this is what they're truly feeling deep down, okay? And Five of Swords, it feels like they're hardening up. It could appear that they're still upset and angry, but they're deeply hurt, all right? So the root or cause for that, we have the Two of Wands. They're regretting the decision that they made. I also feel like the deeper lesson for this Pisces is to not make decisions based on fluctuating emotions. It could have been a very emotionally draining period of their life or your life. It may have been something that they felt pressured to do at that very moment. So now they're reviewing it and they're realizing I could have handled the situation a lot better with Pisces, okay? What happened here in the recent past? This is behind you and in the process of passing. We have the Eight of Cups. So I see that you're the one who made the decision to walk away, okay? One party is regretting, and one party here is already starting to feel a lot more positive. When the Two of Wands appears in the reading, it means the need to let go of a comfort zone as you are ready to expand your growth, as a new path is also made available to you. Okay, whatever that is that you're leaving behind, you felt emotionally shattered by this person's actions and treatment towards you, Pisces. So I also feel like you've been thinking a lot about this person. There's also a feeling of, lack of closure because it was impulsive. It was something abrupt. And now with Two of Wands, you see duality here, the implications of this in your life. You see the lessons that this whole experience is teaching you. What is the best that can be achieved for Pisces? We have the Three of Cups. So if you're also the one going through the Five of Cups energy, this means that there needs to be acceptance. All right. Traditionally, in the Five of Cups Rider-Waite Tarot deck, There is a man that is focusing on the Three of Cups that have been spilled, but not noticing that there are Two of Cups standing upright, still intact. So it can mean that you somehow miss who you were in that connection, but not necessarily the person. You know what I mean? It could be a feeling of nostalgia, wanting to revive what was, but not seeing that there's already blessing coming towards you, Pisces. You have an opportunity to experience something new. Okay? And you might not also fully embrace the present moment with Three of Cups, the joy, the happiness that the relationships in your life already bring, if this past is still in your mind, okay? If that is still your focus. And likewise with the person involved. The Three of Cups can also represent involving other people. All right? You may have found out that somebody was talking to somebody else. There was chaos. There was drama that played out. And you had no other choice but to walk away, is what I'm seeing. Because you know your worth, Pisces, at the end of the day. It was this person who didn't recognize that back then. That's why there's this regret now. They're being haunted by this. But they're also guided to let this go, and take this as a lesson. In the immediate future, what are the new energies that are coming into play for Pisces? We have the Nine of Cups. Wow. From the Eight of Cups to a Nine of Cups, there is progress here. You may not see that now for those of you that are still healing, but it's going to improve. This pain that you feel is going to slowly fade in time. All right? It's saying here that the loss that you feel right now is slightly lesser to a degree comparatively to what you're about to experience, this Nine of Cups. This can also be seen as the wish card. So there's something that you desire to manifest, and don't be afraid to ask for universe. Set your intention now, okay, to see the outcome and the manifestation of this in the future. It could be hoping for new love. It could be hoping for an opportunity to experience life to the fullest, no longer carrying these emotions with you, being free from all of that. So that's why you need to be cautious of your thought processing. You know what they say, your thoughts do shape your reality, okay? You and your power at this time, Pisces, Eight of Swords. There might also be a tendency for you to overthink the situation too much or worried about your future. But this card is already confirmation that there are good things coming towards you, okay? There's going to be reemergence of peace, joy, harmony. This Eight of Swords is also feeling unjustly treated. It's like you feel somebody unjustly put you in this situation, that you didn't really get the justice that you deserve or the outcome that you wanted. But don't let fear, don't let this situation limit your world. Don't let it define you, Pisces. This can also mean get out of your mind, get out of your head, okay? Speak towards others that you can share what you've been thinking rather than keeping this to yourself. Because this might have a toll on your health, okay? Now, external influences or forces, this may highlight people or energies. Circumstances surrounding your situation, we have the Five of Wands. There's a lot of 5 in this reading, and the presence of the number 5 talks about transition. It also talks about instability. So I feel like you're realizing you're a lot better focusing on you. 9 is a number of independence. Trying to resist the change is like, still struggling, holding on to a situation that's just not working out. Five of Wands, I feel like this can indicate competition. You no longer want to compete for somebody to stay in your life, because if they truly want to be there, they're going to make an effort. All right? This can also be somebody that made the wrong decision. I felt like they made the decision when they were emotionally volatile. They were not really in the right mind space and heart space. It was because they were so much under so much pressure, if that makes sense. Their emotions were fluctuating. Their mind was pretty scattered. And hence the feeling of guilt and remorse. Hopes and fears. What you could be holding on to, hopes and fears here. The Sun card. Yes, you want to reach healing, your fullest potential. You want to grow and expand. You also want to liberate yourself once and for all. Okay? Now, I feel like for this person, you might also be dealing with a Leo. I do feel like they're realizing now that their impulsivity can cause involuntary burden, not just on you or others, but to themselves. They're learning the hard way here. And the Sun card means clarity of the mind. They need to make decisions when their mind is in a clear space. The outcome. What is the probable future here? The 10 of Cups. From a 9 to a 10 of Cups. Now, for some of you, I do feel like there's an opportunity to heal the connection, especially if this talks about friendships, okay? But you have to go through this healing process on your own. Focus on you first. It's saying, yes, that there might have been an argument that was lost, all right? But the war is not over. There's an opportunity to do things right here. It all depends on how you look at the situation. Now, if this is also something way back in the past, Pisces, people here may have different timelines. I just feel like you are closer to your 10 of Cups. This might be a new person coming in that you're just not noticing at the moment, right? There's already 2 of Cups standing upright. Okay. Perhaps you just need to shift your focus. Know that you are on the right path when there's happiness, when there's joy, but when there's more negativity, sadness, or tension, it's not a good environment. These energies cannot exist in the aura of love. Love attracts love is what I'm saying. So if this is what you want to manifest, then it starts within. Okay? Let go of the past and embrace the new. And I feel like it's long overdue for some of you. All right? Now, the good news with the 9 of Swords, though, you're closer to letting all of this go, whatever you're worried about, concerned about. 9 comes before the 10 of Swords. And I love that we have the most positive card in the deck, which is the Sun card and the 10 of Cups. The Sun card is a very vibrant energy. You need vibrant people in your life, Pisces. You need to be around people that will force you to grow and expand. Wow, for some reason, I see that there was even somebody that did something behind your back. There might have been gossip. There might have been somebody that tried to sabotage your happiness, but it ended up backfiring on them. Okay? This 7 of Swords warns you of people not having your best interest at heart. They're not who they are, who they show on the outside. They're not revealing their authentic selves, okay? So you need to pay more close attention to your intuition, Pisces. Trust in your gut instinct about people. It doesn't mean that you have known these people for such a long time, that you've truly known their character. I feel like that's the lesson here. Betrayal doesn't happen with strangers, right? Betrayal often happens to the most closest to us. That's why the pain is more unbearable. So I feel like you need to always be conscious and aware of who you latch your energy to, who you give your trust to, Pisces. Always keep an eye, all right? All right, let me clarify this using the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, okay? Why is the 7 of Cups here, please? So we have the completion card. Yes, you are halfway there is what the cards are saying. But for some of you, this is just, the past revisiting your consciousness, because there are things that you haven't fully brought towards the light. That's why we have the Sun card here. Healing is never a straight line. There are times that you are going to look back and question everything. All right? Until finally you're able to completely let it go. Right? Human emotions are complex. It's never a simple black and white. So take it easy with yourself. We have the Perseverance card. Now, Perseverance card is saying you have done what you could. You have pursued a situation. You've given it your all. But it's already causing you burden. That relationship was a lot of hard work as well. You felt like, a lot has been taken from you. The 7 of Swords can be seen as a thief in the night. It's like you have given so much, your time, your energy, perhaps even your money, and somebody just took advantage of it. All right? And that's the lesson that you're also learning. Why is the Two of Wands here, please, please, Spirit? We have complacency card. Yes, I feel like there's a reemergence of passion with you. Like, I'm no longer going to be complacent about this. I have to deal with this now. Finally, take action towards resolving the issue, even if it's just inner conflict. This still feels like it's bugging you. It's been in the corners of your mind. And it starts by you choosing to give yourself the best. That's why we have the Nine of Cups. Sometimes we look back in the past because our present life, our present self, is not fulfilled with the current status quo. So we tend to look back in the past, thinking that our best years, our best months are in the past. But that itself can be an illusion, right? See, I said illusion, and it's trickery. The past, thinking about the past, or also that past person that you dealt with, there's a lot of deception. Okay, there's a lot of deception. So you have to protect your heart at all times, Pisces. Why is the Ten of Cups here, please? Clarify the Ten of Cups. We have the prayer card. Keep setting your sights higher, all right? Keep trusting the timing for things to unfold in your life. Keep praying, meditating, have faith in the process. Prayer is saying to set your intentions. Victim card. So I feel like you guys have been a victim of somebody's plot, somebody's deceptive nature. But you're healing that now. You're seeing that you're a victor of the situation as you complete this chapter, as you regain strength, as you keep persevering and moving forward in your life. All right? Don't focus too much on the idea of being a victim, because you will feel like you are powerless changing your circumstance. Perhaps the situation didn't change because it is you that's meant to change. It is you that is meant to have an awakening. And perhaps it's you that's going to give you the happiness that you seek, Pisces. I hope this is all making sense. But as you grieve about this loss, focus on your happiness. And you will be in a much, much better place. Pray for that person as well that tricked you. Pray for that person that deceived you. Have forgiveness in your heart as a form of cleansing, as a form of cutting of the cord that attaches you to the situation. What is your advice for Pisces? All right, that's a lot. I'm going to put that back in. What is your advice for Pisces, please, going through this situation? We have the Seahorse Spirit. It says, watch and wait. But it came across as reverse. So I'm going to read to you the protection message instead. Okay? Let's see what this card has to say. Are you holding on to judgment, sure that your perspective is the only correct way to look at things? There are as many perspectives as there are creatures in the sea. And when Seahorse Spirit appears, you are reminded to detach from the experience so you can view it from more than one angle. Pay attention to your hidden beliefs and how they affect the way you think, feel, and act. Are you being fair to all involved, or do you need to take a step back? Perhaps the drama you have been drawn into is your own. Whatever the actions of others, your challenge is to be non-reactive and not take their words or behaviors personally. Their turbulence may have little to do with you, so remain neutral until you know more. Your perspective may be quite different in time. Wow. So detachment is what I'm seeing here. All right. So I see that you need to focus on you, Pisces, on your healing. So that is your reading. Thank you so much for watching. Take only what resonates and leave out what doesn't. I'm sending love and light, and namaste.